Hi guys, welcome back again to Vanzi channel. Today, I will share recommendations for AAA games that you can play playably on Winlator using an Android device that has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. This is a fairly powerful processor, and most are able to run Winlator games with stable performance. But keep in mind that not all games played on Winlator can run using default settings. There are some games that cannot be opened if your settings are not correct. And there are also games that require the installation of additional programs, such as MonoGecko, DirectX, etc. Okay guys, no more talking. Let's begin. First list, Dark Souls 3. Without recording, the game can run quite stable above 20 FPS using the drivers and DXVK as shown below. You may also need to install the necessary programs in Windows. 2. Final Fantasy VII Reunion. This is one of the AAA games that is actually quite heavy to play, especially using a mid-range processor. With this powerful chipset, you can play it with a performance that can reach 50 FPS. 3. Dead Space 3. Dead Space 3 is a fairly light game and it is not too difficult to set it up to run on Winlator. But to improve performance, you can use the driver and DXVK as suggested, and lower the graphics. 4. Crysis III. Use a lower resolution and lower the graphics to the minimum, so that the performance of this game can run smoothly on the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. Settings in the container, such as CPU usage, also have quite an effect on its performance. 5. Dungeon Siege 3. Dungeon Siege 3 is quite an interesting game for you to play. This game can run quite well with a performance that can reach 60 FPS when played using this processor. 6. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. There is no doubt that this game can definitely run with excellent performance. Use the driver that you think is suitable for use on this processor. 7. Prototype 2. I can only see this game running at not more than 30 FPS. If you have any suggestions for better and more stable settings, feel free to let us know in the comments. 8. Devil May Cry 5. Devil May Cry 5 is a highly recommended game to play on Winlator. This game is already running quite well, and you may still need to install some programs in the window to run it. 9. Watch Dogs 2. In this latest version of Winlator, you can run the game Watch Dogs 2 more stable and smoother. Please change any settings that you think are better to improve its performance. 10. Red Dead Redemption 2. Use the latest Winlator Bionic or version 10 hotfix to get a better gaming experience because the latest version has complete features to improve the performance of a game on Winlator. 11. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. You will get varying performance when playing this game using the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. Sometimes, if you do the right settings, the game will be able to run above 30 FPS. 12. God of War 4 2018. Actually, this game is already running very well above 30 FPS without recording. If there is a fight like this, usually, the FPS performance sometimes drops below 30 and will stabilize again. 13. Need for Speed Most Wanted. 2012. This is a AAA game that you must play on Winlator. Not only the graphics are stunning, the gameplay is also very exciting and challenges your adrenaline. This game must have run very well on this processor. 14. GTA 5. To run the GTA game with stable and smooth performance, it all depends on your settings. Use the driver and DXVK that you think is the best. The settings in the preset menu are also quite influential. 15. Days Gone. Days Gone can already run well on this processor. You should also lower the graphics to the minimum so that the FPS performance obtained can be stable. 16. Wolfenstein II The New Colossus. This game is highly recommended for you to play on Winlator, especially since this game is now quite smooth to play with FPS performance above 30 using this processor. 17. Ghostrunner II. Ghostrunner II is also a AAA game that is quite interesting to play and full of challenges. This game has also run very well on Winlator without any obstacles such as graphic bugs so far. 18. Wolfenstein The Old Blood. Wolfenstein The Old Blood is a fun and action-packed shooter that serves as a solid prequel to the New Order. This game can run very well and stable on this processor. 19. Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 is currently a fairly light game to play for high-end devices. This game is also able to run very stably with FPS performance reaching 60. Final list. Marvel's Spiderman Remastered. By using the turnip driver and DX wrapper as suggested below, this game should run pretty well. Now with Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, you can play this cool game on Android. Okay, that's the list of 20 playable AAA games for you to play on Winlator using Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. To get good and stable FPS performance, please use the latest version of Winlator. There are some games from the list that also use Winlator version 7.3 and version 9. You can choose which version you think is better, and not all games are easy to set. For some games, additional settings are still needed to improve their performance. Okay guys, if you think this video useful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Vanzi channel. Okay, see you next time. Bye.